Alright, welcome to Dummynation. Today we're going to do random country roulette. That Bangladesh game I decided to leave because it's not worth my time. It's only 3 coins. And we ran into a clan. I'm like, I'm not fighting this. We're just backing out of that. So, in the last video though, we did Algeria 3-team. It proved to be pretty good. Mostly because in 2-team you are going to get the France-India rush, or France-Italy rush. Possibly even France, Italy, Spain. For sure Italy is going to rush you. Like for sure Italy's going to rush Algeria. In 2-team. In 3-team, they're on your team. So you don't have to worry so much about the rush. So it's actually pretty good in 3-team. I think next time, for optimization's sake, I would go Mauritania because I would attack Syria at some point too. Like I did Mali, Guinea, which is my usual way out. Instead, I think I would do Mauritania next time. Mauritania. However the fuck you pronounce it. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it. I wouldn't go Morocco. You need to save that for Italy. You have, you can't really go through Western Sahara either. You have to go for Mauritania. If I'm mispronouncing anything, it's because I'm American, so... Anyway, the strat is very similar. Most games we're going to be trying to afford our 10, 20, 70 preset early. Because we're never going to get a country where it's like... We're never going to get we're never going to get something big. So 10, 20, 70. Yeah, 10, 20, 70 infantry preset. That's the first goal, at 20% liquidity. The second goal is to bring the liquidity down to 20%. Then you decide whether you want to go. Okay, South Africa. This actually should be fun. You start off 100 fascism, as always. You'll eventually bring it down once it's above a certain threshold. You start off 10, 10, 328. You do 4 ticks of economic research, and you take as much FMM as possible. You want your you have 2 choices here. You can go heli-struction early, which you probably should, honest, or you can wait for heli-struction. It depends on the decomposition of your troops. We have too much attack, so we're going to do heli-struction now. And at this point, we're going to leave the helis behind, and we're going to start attacking stuff that we actually need. Like, also, let's look at this. We end up on the team of this Clint Stark team, so this should be an easier game than the Bangladesh one that I would have been like, we're going to lose, so I didn't want to waste time your guys' day with that. Okay. So we're going to slowly become the African giant. Then all these helis have to go here. Yeah, all our helis, we don't want helis. We want them to go away. As soon as the helis are gone, we transition to infantry strat. We should be able to afford infantry, mind you. We don't start with enough aircraft, so... Let's quickly take Madagascar. And then get ready to take Mozambique. And Tanzania. We should be securing as many possible freebies as possible. Yeah. Okay, is that Madagascar gone? Madagascar is gone. Everything now goes to Mozambique. So we want to just rush up East Africa, basically. This, Australia, should have went straight for East Africa. He chooses not to, so that's a bad play by him. The idea here is we want enough population to make it work. Oh, China bought it. Well then. That's interesting. Well, they'll keep sending me right now. Okay, we've hit our threshold. We're gonna adjust our fascism down, and we are going to build a bunch of tanks. The tanks are what's gonna allow us to survive for the most part. At this point, maybe I just slam near our cap just so that we can rush this faster. Yeah, we're gonna slam near our cap and hopefully they stop reserve spamming. China's already getting weak. Russia bot's also here. Alright, just take this quick. Just take it. Everyone's gearing up to attack China at this point. Did anyone take out Germany? Yeah, Germany's taken out. And that's because we have people who are actually... On our team, it's not randoms versus like a clan. It's the opposite way around. We have some good players on our team. Alright, now Tanzania is not reserve spamming. Therefore, just take it. Just take it. They're not building reserves, they're just sitting there. So we take it, we get access to the freebies. Yep, so we can take this really quick. Obviously, if we had bigger stacks, we'd use those, but I think this is fine. I'd rather use a quad split with 10 mil, even though it might be better to do like something different. Take you here, you here. Do the immediate war declarations. Yeah. And then you go here. Just take the shit, man. You went to Uganda, 20 mil into Uganda, that's probably fine. Everyone goes FMM. I think China's about to fall, though. So maybe we don't even worry about this. Yeah, I think we stop worrying about this right now. We don't need to worry about it. We need to get into China. Yeah, Uganda's tanks are taking forever to kill, and that's because our stack has lacks piercing. Yeah, our stack as a whole lacks piercing, so... I guess I'll send 1/10 down, that's fine. Yeah, this is enough, especially with China falling. There are troops in the area, but it's not really worth. Alright, let's grab the last-ditch effort of tanks before we even worry about continuing on. We'll just continue on, grab this shit. I'm really good at blocking. If I'm aware that I'm gonna be attempting to block. You saw that disaster that was me trying to block on Muzek the other day. It didn't work. Netherlands in the area. What's our plan? Let's just take our freebies now. Take these freebies, and then we have to consider our next move. There we go. Zimbabwe capitulates too. Okay, do we go try and get Kenya to capitulate too? I think, yeah. You try and get Kenya to capitulate. You definitely try. We're gonna do FMM, or SSE. Remember, the goal inevitably is to do gunner tank. Our goal is eventually to do some sort of gunner tank, around 20% tank. That's our goal. So we're not going to permanently run infantry. In fact, we're really eyeballing just attacking China right now, just because of the troop diff. Honestly, Japan's got out of troops too. Maybe we just go for that. Yeah. I think we stop playing for Africa here and start making moves to win the game. Then when the reserve spamming is so annoying. Because it freezes the rate at which you're taking land until they stop for a little bit. Alright, let's go. Alright, Kenya does fall. Now let's play straight up. Let's go for Japan. Time to play straight up. Or do you go Ethiopia here? Remember, we're not going to be able to afford 20% take with a lot more population. But we're at a threshold where we can consider swapping. Like, this isn't ideal production to 69.9. But we can consider swapping it because we're about to rush Japan. So let's swap our stuff. Let's also continue going down SSE. So the SK stack is actually not very good. They just have a ton of reserves. Let's go ahead and take this quick. Now let's start taking land that is not African in nature. The reason being is we're gonna be able to afford a tank preset here. I mean, if you wanna, I will definitely declare war on you and fight you here. I'm definitely willing to fight you. I have a much larger stack. I will definitely fight that. I'll definitely take that stack out. That's a much small... Yeah, definitely take your mobile stack out. Definitely work on taking all of Japan here. Yeah. India should move on. You should move on to China proper. You should get ready to invade China. Like, I'm not taking the first hit just because, but you should get ready to attack China here. You've got the army to do it. Even if it's not the most balanced in the world, your army's gonna beat the Chinese army to smithereens, and then you just split. Pretty easy. Okay. Anyway, we have our preset going. We are good. We're trying to finish off Japan. Yeah, at this point, people are just stalling. Alright, let's look at the economy map of China. It does look like you want this portion of China. This is very yellow. That's probably the ideal spot to attack, like around Beijing to Shanghai. Is Japan gone? Okay, so between Beijing and Shanghai. And China does not have a balanced stack. I have a very balanced stack. We're just going to get everything combined. At this point, I'm going to attack between Beijing and Shanghai. I'm actually just going to get it going. We will be fine. We avoid the direct engagement too. Now, we can only do 2 stack split, so... Okay, so he just moved to rest, so we're just going to do the 2 stack now. Yeah. You can see how much land it starts taking. Yeah, it's just they just haven't been producing troops, so their cap doesn't matter. Yeah. After 30, then it's like it's irrelevant. Okay, so let's close this off. Everything up to 30 mil is fine. I guess we go down here with that. Yeah, he's spread and go. He chose to spread and go. That's fine. GG's. Yeah, so 30 mil stacks, they seem to work pretty well. Let's go to this. I would seriously contemplate reducing vehicles with changing some of my 30% infantry, other presets, just to have more tanks and rockets. Because the ideal is 10%, but helis are expensive, and you can go up to 40% piercing just because of the bonuses. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I did a huge amount of work there. And my eco growth is about on par with USA, but USA is so massive that it doesn't matter what they do, what we do. Now we just slam into it. It's fine. Just slam everything. It's fine. We're fine. There you go. Australia's dying. Meh. Yeah. So what I would do is remove the helis, add more rockets, honestly. To a certain extent. GG's. So we'll take 6 points, and that's just because we queued for a country randomly. We'll take it. It's a pretty interesting game, South Africa. I think the safer option is to not go commie strat, to just take land. That's a very safe option. Commie strat's where if you know you have someone on your team, that's when you use it. I wouldn't necessarily rely on it. Unless you have a good team. Right now. Plus with version 3.2 coming, this commie strat stuff may get nerfed pretty hard. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about the South Africa run, and I'll see you in the next one.